Time to gas up the car.
Yeah, it's time to gas up the car. Supers. Supers. Refreshing. Your third Chevelle right now? Nice. It's time for me to change cars probably and do this race again. Clean race bonus, $1.5 million. Sorry, I don't know why I have to say that every time I get it out, but it happens. It's my buddy, LS Guy. He's just hanging out. He said he's not racing tonight. He's sitting back doing liveries. I will say this Audi's standard livery is just as boring as the F1 car livery. Hey, look, it's silver with some red. Very German. Sit German, Johnny.
Windshield.
Windshield Vipers.
I don't know where do we do.
Well, you apparently found the correct angle. Love the day. Thank you very much. All right. I can't wait to see some of these. I'm gonna have to go find him and find his liveries. Don't forget to share. Share all of them. All right. So I won a race. We always like to win Juan's races. No, wait, that's not what I mean. Saxophones are getting louder. What the hell?
Sorry.
That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's not the end. I seem to be much very good at. You know, my liveries here. I'll show you what my liveries end up as most of the time. As soon as, of course, we get there someday. Somehow, someway. All right, we're gonna go to change car, right? So we go down to category, Nyawagori. All right, GT3. So this is what most of them wind up looking like, which I personally love. And I personally love this car in general. But purple and green, definitely love my purples and greens. See, yeah, look at my 962 down here. Also, purple and green. It's from the time I was little. I'm just a fan of the color combination. I got LEDs in a room that are doing the same damn thing. So, you know, it's just my keyboards. They're purple and green. So I can't get away from it. It's just kind of my thing. All right, so we just did the Audi. And I was curious if the Huracan was similar. And we're going to find out. This one, of course, is lime green, which is another color I like. Oof. He sounds kind of angry. So we have all the tires. So I must have raced this initially. Yep, otherwise. But I don't remember it. Yeah, I mean that was kind of my thing too. Is like I like purple and green, but everything's gonna wind up purple and green. I mean, I'll have a signature color, but you're gonna get tired of looking at it. It's like, oh, is it purple? Let me guess. It's got some green on it somewhere. Now I love neon green. Was kind of my first I've got a Snap-on toolbox that's that lime green color, just like this. I got, you know, like too much, too much, too much, too much. Motorcycles with the purple and the green. Nice. Nice. And the first truck was, so if it was orange and black, you're a Chevy guy, I would assume it would have been probably like, was that like a C15 or something along those lines, or maybe even C10, but orange and black sounds like a late 70s, early 80s color combo. Still. Really? Bubble Eye. Okay. Okay. The beginning of those. Or I guess Bubble Eye. Yeah, Bubble Eye, not the Cat Eye. The Bubble Eye was right before that was like kind of the flat ones. The OGs. Remember that Tahoe was super popular with that front end. Another million's coming home with me, baby. That's the way we're doing it. Those are good trucks, actually. I still worked on a ton of those, ton of miles on those. Saw a lot of those with like 275, 350,000 on them. Well, they will fuel themselves on it. You can put any kind of gas you want in them. Old, half oil, and somehow they run. I don't know. I knew a guy that he finally changed his oil, and that shit was it like pulled in light. That oil was so wore out and dark and black. Like you shine a flashlight on it, it might as well just eat the flashlight in your hand. He put gas that we pulled out of other cars that wouldn't run to put in his gas tank. $4L60, yep. All right, we're trying it in the Huracan. It's a good truck. Good truck. I love my F-150 though. I can see that. Had a kid that worked for me, and his first Chevy pickup was a Cat Eye, so everything for him is Cat Eye, Cat Eye. It's personal preference. There are cars that I had that I miss like crazy. Cars, though, yeah, trucks were a blast, but yeah, I miss some of my cars. That was some of the things when you wish you don't have to get rid of everything. Again, we're going to leave this one wide open, see what kind of gas mileage we get. Keep an eye on the weather. Seems to be a good way to start. Pass. Okay, okay. Very similar to the Audi in its stability, I'll be honest. But it's the same chassis, so that's not surprising. Whoa. Yep, it's true. But I mean, there's a reason why everybody builds them. Some of it is just popularity of parts. I mean, not popularity of the body style, but honestly, the chassis and the motors. The OBS, the cat eyes, all the way through the cat eyes. If they were junk, nobody'd want to build them. It's like those old C10s. They loved them. There's a reason why. And they looked good. I'm not a terribly large fan of anything new. From overdrove it. So did he. My friend's dad had two. Black two-wheel drive and a gold four-wheel drive. Black with a red stripe. That two-wheel drive. That was a good truck. They had that truck for a long time. He's pushing me hard. Let's see, actually, what's funny is a few things that I've driven that were unbelievable in the snow. Believe it or not, my mother had an 02 Ford Explorer. Now, I know Ford Explorers, not typically. I had a 94 that was shit in the snow because it was a short wheelbase. It would go in the snow, but it was a bitch to drive. It would go anywhere in the snow, but it was a bitch to drive. But this 02 had a V8. It was an Explorer with a V8 back in 02, and it had the first forms of Ford's auto four-wheel drive, which would engage when it needed to. That thing, you couldn't stop it in the snow. And I drove it through probably about 8 inches of snow a couple of times. It was pretty surprising. Red interior, that deep red, that like maroonish red interior, a Chevy maroon interior. I think my buddy's dad's black one was that way. I want to say it was a 92. Could have been a 94, but I think it was a 92. Yeah, that's square front. Yeah, most of them were absolutely horrible in the snow. At like 90.